Hi, Timilang Timilang. As I have introduced myself, my name is Nisiri Manamiti, and the whole purpose of this videos, this whole channel, is an account of blog, anyway, it is for me to reflect on my learning and into drama classes. So, welcome to week 2 of my reflection podcasts. So, as I have said, this is a drama class, and the main instrument or tool that we have in this whole thing is our body. So, in order to get our body into the whole moment, into the spirit of drama, into the shoes of being a drama student, we first had to start by doing physical warm-ups. This included burpees, lunges, push-ups, and as most of us are not really active outside from working and doing our day-to-day ordinary chores, we don't really use our bodies. Like, who's gonna force me to do like 10 burpees, 10 push-ups, lunges? Do I want to do leg day every day? No, I do enough leg day working to make dick. So that is enough exercise. So in order to get our body into the moment, get it warm, so that you can breathe, we started by doing those physical exercises, and then we did vocal warm-ups. We did the yellow lorry, red lorry, tongue twisters, breathing in, counting to 4, breathing out, and then after that, that's where we started, and the whole message, if I should say, or the I must say the hating for today. That's not really the heading, but for this week we did imagine that. So first of all, we had to imagine that we are walking to campus. Walk to campus in the morning. How would you walk? So we're all working, so we're tired. It's a Monday morning, not really Monday morning, but we're like imagining it's a Monday morning. We're walking to class. You're extremely tired. We don't want to be there. Most of the times, we don't want to be there. Honestly speaking, we just go because we want a degree. We want to conquer the edge. So we walk to class. We're dragging ourselves. We're walking around the room, and then say pause, look around, and just look at how you are standing. With the way you are standing, would somebody be able to say, this one is having the week easy, this one is having the morning like wow, they're handling well, or would say this one is having it tough? So we have to learn how to engage our body in whatever we do, because as I said, your body is the only instrument that you have got drama. And secondly, you're walking around campus. To me, it's like the same thing. You're walking around campus. How would you walk? We're all dragging ourselves. We're tired. We have like PGC students as well, Dr. Lepera students. They are also they're dragging themselves down, and it's like very funny. And then the third thing we did was that imagine you are walking on ice. So how would it be to walk on ice? We're sleeping, not like sleeping. We are sleeping. No, sleeping. Yeah, we're sleeping, not sleeping. Oh, it's English. And I'm an English teacher, pre-service teacher. So, and then after that, the same thing you have to imagine yourself doing is you are walking, and gravity is a lot, is less. No, it's actually heavier than it is right now. So, as we know, well, as I know, gravity is like 9 point something grams kg. I'm like, it's something, I don't know the units they use to measure gravity, but it's 9 point something mg. Yay. I don't do physics. No, it's not chemistry, it's physics. I don't do that anymore. See, passing a level 2, like week 2. But no, so if it was heavier than it is, how would you walk? So a lot of us were down on our knees, flat on the ground, dragging ourselves, because how would you walk in that situation? And then the last one was imagine you're in Durban and the wind is deadening. That one is being blown by the wind. That was such an interactive way to get us into the moment of drama, and it was actually very fun. I really enjoyed because we did more of having fun than actually understanding what drama has to do with what we're doing, apart from imagining. We're using our imagination, the biggest tool we have, apart from our bodies, And the other thing we did was that imagine yourself doing something that you've always wanted. So I've always wanted to go skydiving, even though I have a fear of heights. I want to go skydiving. I didn't want to do a lot of things that contradict with the fears I have. I wanna go cave diving, and I am claustrophobic. Yeah, no, I'm joking. I am joking. I don't want to do that. So what we did was that imagine doing something that you've always wanted to do. So yeah, really, I want to do skydiving. I will not let that one fear stop me from doing something I want. So we had skydivers, ballet dancers, people as celebrities. So they've always imagined that some are celebrities. That one is going to America to watch soccer, as they play soccer. I don't know. So after that, we had like volunteers. So you and your friend come together and act out what the other one wants to do. We had like ballet dancers, we had skydivers. Apparently, skydiving is not as unique. You know, everybody wants to do skydiving. Not in a bad way. I'm just saying it's not as. No, it's quite popular. Popular. You wanna be popular. And then the next volunteers was Dr. Taniwa and her partner. So the partner wants to do ballet and skydiving. So we started by going through a whole process of what could be changed. So they did the play, and then after that, Dr. Libera asked what could we change from their performance. So we told her that the skydiver is doing more of ballet than skydiving, so we had to change. What could we use to make it seem like this is really skydiving? So we gave her a backpack, you know, things like that, and then after we like helped them out, they did that act and it was like super beautiful. Then we have other people. That's the one wants to be a celebrity, as I said, and they did that act out. Not really much needs to be fixed from that play. They actually very quite good. And then after that was over, we went through a whole process of looking at your partner. You know, that's how we close. Say hey partner vibes. You know, not really much was done, and not really much was taken from the session on my side, because the only thing I took from it was more in drama than in teaching contexts. You know, I only learned how I can implement drama in stepping into a character, you know, because her acting out the ballet and the skydiving, it was similar, and they told us, Dr. Akbar told us the importance of making what you're doing be seen as what you're doing. So if you're drinking coffee, you can't just be like, because what if I'm taking a shot of whiskey? No, can you take a shot of whiskey? Taking a shot of tequila. Or you're drinking whiskey. How's it supposed to drink coffee? Hold it like this. Hold it like this. Don't just. What are you doing? What are you doing? No, like, what are you doing, honestly? So make your body act and let it be the instrument that is supposed to, like, you know. Yeah. So from my side, not really much was taken from the lesson. However, I'll be showing you guys what we did in class. It was actually very nice. I'll show you what we did in class and a little bit of feedback. My side. Just to put it out there, not really much was taken from it, though. But this has been nice. See you next week with more impactful sessions and hopefully more implementations and classroom contexts. Bye for now.
Autograph, autograph, autograph.